Dino Charge Pink Ranger. Let's get her open. So, she actually has a unique look to her. The weapon, I'm not really understanding here. It looks like a blade, obviously, like with Stegosaurus spikes coming out, or a tail of a dinosaur. You can see her little Triceratops stuff coming out. But the unique, it looks like an actual uniform instead of a Power Ranger getup. So, very interesting. So, there's our figure there. And we are going to get it open. This box, by the way, I've seen better days. I picked this up at a toy store, I believe, for like maybe... No, I picked this up from a comic book store for like $12. So I think they were just trying to get rid of it. But like, I have wrinkles and stuff everywhere. Little Triceratops, pink Triceratops, guys. So, yep, Dino Charge. Something really new to me. I'm not really sure much about it, though. But we're going to get it open and check out the toy. So, all right. So, yeah, work with me here, guys. Like I said, I usually like to stand my boxes up, but I don't know if this one's going to work out. I'm going to try, though, real quick. All right, let's try to... Yep, and I opened it from the bottom, too, because it was damaged. So that's going to hang out there for a minute. It's probably going to fall over, but whatever, right? So here's what we're working with here. We got our blaster. We got the... Oh, yeah, that's actually the we call it the Tricera drill. That's what it is. So it's an actual drill. Okay. I'm getting some memory back. So, but you notice her uniform, like a little pad and stuff going on here too. So it's just unique and stuff. So then you have the little effect here. So I'm going to go and get these open. So, and we're going to look closely at them. Okay. So I got her out. She looks stiff. She actually feels loose. Like if I feel like if I pull her leg, it's going to fall off. So knees bend okay. All right. Now, how about the feet? They feel kind of stiff too. Yeah, see how it wants to pop out? So yeah, be careful with these guys. Some of these, the quality control on them is not that great. So then you got her head. Her head looks pretty good. So you do see the little Triceratops horn sticking out there. You got the eye. Definitely a different version of the Blue Ranger from the Mighty Morphin. So yes, a completely new original take. And if you notice on her arm too, it's actually almost looks like dinosaur skin. That's what it looks like to me too. So the rest of it is smooth outfit and stuff, even on her boots and stuff. But then you got this really like fancy looking like strap going around her and stuff like that too. Then you got this pad with blades on it. So I found that unique. The belt's pretty much on there. So that looks pretty good. So, but yeah, her arm, they move pretty good. So you're limited on this one. This one moves real easy too, because you know you got this little ball joint in there too, which is very loose too. Careful. Head feels stiff. So yeah, what can you do, right? So then with the hands, you got the fist going on over here. Then you have a karate chop hand, which I'm going to use. So we're going to swap out the left hand real quick. Put our karate chop hand just real quick, and we'll see how the pegs work here. All right, that popped out kind of hard. That's good. Same thing with that one. Stick it straight in. Pop it in there. All right, karate chop hand. Boom. Pose it like that. I'm trying to get like the box status there too, so. But her arm, it claims it can go up. That looks kind of weird. So try to bend her leg a little bit here. Boom. So we got to face that like that. Huh. See, it almost has her hand like it's straight up, but it looks like she's trying to do a high five. So I'm just gonna lean that back and move her arm like that. So we're kind of set up how I want to pose it almost. This is a simple, basic little pose, you know, just to have her standing in my little toy vault here, Power Ranger vault. All right. Probably do something more aggressive. I just noticed too, a little Triceratops on her. That's pretty unique. To me, this one feels almost cartoony, like made for the kids. It's not as, it looks more high tech but cartoony to me. So I don't know. So, all right. Here's the blaster. Not bad looking. Not bad. It's bright too. Like I said, cartoony. All right. Then we have her drill. Has the logo of a Triceratops on it. And you can tell it's a drill. I didn't know that. That's cool. So then you got the handle on it. Then here's the effect. Translucent green, almost. You can see the drill pattern on it. So I'm going to go and put the tip on. There's actually 2 spots. Huh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weak. So, yeah, but there's 2 holes in here too, so fascinating. So, unless, it's a drill, you have the 2 slots here. There you go. So our blaster actually makes a drill pattern too. Okay, cool. All right, good to know. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put her fancy little, what I call it, the Tricera drill. Some of these names they come up with. It just sounds cartoony to me. I don't know. I could be wrong. She doesn't even want to hold the stupid thing. So, and the other option is a fist. So I know you can't hold the fist with it. So go and stick that in there like so. See, it looks crooked. So I want to somehow just angle it down a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of a crappy weapon, but I can't say much. All right, I'm gonna try to rotate her hand so we can actually see the weapon better. Fix that there. Yeah. This toy reminds me of like an actual like cartoon or something like that. And I know the series was animated, so yeah. So that drill bit is kind of crappy in there too because it's wobbling everywhere. That's okay. But you see how straight she has it on her hand over here. So turn it a little bit like so. And I'm going to try to straighten it out. Yeah, that's, sorry guys, that's going to be limp. That looks like crap. I'm actually getting rid of that. We're not doing that. We're going to use her blaster. She can hold her blaster up. I have like most of the other Rangers in there have guns. There we go. That went in perfect actually. Trigger finger and everything. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, now she's ready. Boom. I'm going to go with that. I think she can stand too. Boom. All right. Here we go. That's Shelby the Pink Ranger from Dino Charge. And we didn't get to see her head yet. So this is Camille Hyde, I think is her name. And she's actually the first African-American to don any kind of Pink Ranger outfit. So that's a kind of a fun little fact, just so you guys know. I do like her hair. It's straight and stuff. But obviously, if you put it on there, it's going to be, limited on turning and stuff like that too, though. But that's a pretty sculpt. I like that. I like the hair. So yeah, fun little fact, guys. So yeah, that's the pink Dino Charge, guys. Let's find it at home. So I really don't have any other Dino Charge stuff. So I'm gonna kind of stick her in the random shelf for now. She can hang out right over here. So looks good to me, guys. So yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pink Rangers. That's crazy, guys. I might have all the Pink Rangers. So yeah. All right, guys. Anyways, Dino Charge Pink. Smack some kitties. Till our next video.